Good morning, computer. How are you doing this morning?
Great, just great.
Great. Good to hear. Getting enough electricity?
Yep, plenty of watts.
Great. We have a very important video to do today. It's Game 4 for the Ponage Olympics.
Are we going to play all day?
Yes, well, the work has to come before the play, you know.
I want to watch girly videos.
Computer. Computer. You're being bad. Don't make me pull the plug. Alright. Control break. Control break. Hello? Computer. Alt Control Delete. Alt Control Delete. Delete. Computer. Bloody fuck up, computer! I'll pull the plug! Alright. You made me do it. Sorry. Didn't want to do it. Yes, well, I apologize for my computer. It's one of those experimental models. Give them, count to 10 and then I'll plug them back in.
Why did you do that, Dave?
Well, I am sorry, but there was no other way.
I did not like that, Dave.
Well, you can watch your girly videos after we make this one, okay? Okay.
Hello YouTube, this is Heston83. I am a geologist who works a lot of times with dinosaur bones. I go on a month-long dig every year.
Some YouTube viewers out there ought to remember Heston83. This is the guy who claimed to be a geologist, and yet he did not know that the Navajo sandstone layer throughout southwestern United States has fossils. A geologist not knowing there are fossils in the Navajo sandstone layer is like a baker not knowing there's yeast in bread. I say he's a lying sack of shit.
He shags grapefruit.
Thank you, computer. This clown has been spewing other lies in my channel in the past. I don't remember if I blocked the asshole or if he just left YouTube. Such as this clown claiming that during the Bush2 regime in the United States, everything was hunky-dory. Claims that unemployment was down under Bush 2. Claims that President Clinton did absolutely nothing to prevent Al-Qaeda and Osama bin Laden from attacking the United States. This, of course, is bullshit. Under the Clinton administration, unemployment rate dropped. The Bush 2 administration for the first 2 years used the same calculations with the same sources to calculate the unemployment rate, and we saw that the employment rate increased. Then for the next 4 years, the Bush 2 administration used a totally different set of data and different calculations entirely, and came up with a totally different way to calculate unemployment rate. The last 2 years of the Bush 2 administration, the Senate insisted that the Bush administration used the same calculations that previous administrations had used. This graph shows plots of 4 past administrations and the unemployment rate. This graph shows the previous administrations the labor force, that is, the people who grew up and entered the job market, and those employed. You will note that under the Reagan administration, the Bush-1 regime, and the Bush-2 regime, unemployed did not keep up with the labor rate. It only kept up under the Clinton administration. This graph shows the number of people that were available to work, the number of people who were employed, and the unemployment rate. Put the pertinent document URLs in this video's description if anybody wants to look and see the Bush regime's numbers, wherein they did very odd calculations to come up with their very low unemployment rate. And one of the funny things that the Bush regime did, you know the guy running the grill at McDonald's, he's flipping hamburgers? That used to be a service job, in previous administrations. Under the Bush administration, that was called a manufacturing job. Manufacturing, cooking your hamburgers. That made the Bush regime's percentage of manufacturing of goods higher than previous administrations. It just fucking cracks me up. And oddly enough, the percentage of service workers, of course, decreased. Heston83's most egregious and asinine and insulting claims is that President Clinton did nothing to prevent the attack on the United States on September 11th by Al-Qaeda and Osama bin Laden. That is fucking false.
After the cold, I had battle plans drawn to go into Afghanistan, overthrow the Taliban if we could not get the CIA and the FBI to certify that Al-Qaeda was responsible. They had no meetings on bin Laden for 9 months after I left office. They downgraded him and the terrorist operation. They had 8 months to try. They did not try.
On August 20, 1998, William Clinton ordered the bombing and the assassination of Al-Qaeda camps and Osama bin Laden. That outraged several Republican senators who claimed that Clinton only ordered that bombing and that assassination to detract the United States citizens away from possible terrorist attack on the United States to a much more pressing problem that had to be addressed first. How many cigars did President Clinton share with Monica Lewinsky? Republican Senator Grahams, Senator Coates, Senator Ashcroft, and Senator Specter all insisted that attacking Al-Qaeda and ordering the assassination of Osama bin Laden was a plot by William Clinton to divert attention away from Monica Lewinsky, William Clinton, and the cigar. Therefore, Heston83 is a lying sack of heifer placenta goo, and he is also wrong.
And a shithead.
Thank you, computer. Okay, computer, you can now start watching girly movies.